Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And they're off here in Louisville. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. They go play action with Howell. And it's intercepted on the first play of the game.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, 26 yards. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight, telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a prize, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Boy, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Yeah, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that, like that. Hey, never feeling the pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time, leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name on a roll call. It's like there is no ground beneath my feet, I got no flaws. Still humble, but just don't get it confused. You know who I am, there's no need to introduce. I am one of one, they can't stand it, but it's true. Sicker than the average, ain't no challenge that's immune.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and the world-renowned city of Louisville, Kentucky. Tonight, it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on our home team.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started.
And off we go to wrap up a busy weekend of football. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete, and now second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Back deep to return is KJ Hamler.
And taken at the 46.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 54-yard punt return there. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, you don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week one. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Now he'll look to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Robinson on a give right side.
And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
So we're here in Louisville. This is a city with a rich sporting tradition, but until now, of course, it's never had an NFL franchise. But that has all changed. And folks around here, they simply could not be happier or more excited. Here's 2nd and 3. Dotson in motion right. Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Robinson.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third and 2. Back to throw. Howell. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he will have the 1st down, but it winds up paying for it pretty good. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of...
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. There he goes, left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
And Charles, it's now a 2-touchdown lead in the opening quarter. Following that pick-6, they are off to a fast start in this one.
And absolutely ecstatic on the sideline after that play, aren't they? Not just because they've got the lead, but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in for 6? Already up a pair of touchdowns. They've got everything going their way early on.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Open man is the tight end, John Bates.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
That's good.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Out left to Dotson. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings us 2nd and 4 at the Eagles' 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Howell.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
Dances by him. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 20, here's a 2nd and 5. On the counter, this is Robinson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off. And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick-6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy.
Holding.
And able to break one tackle,
Take him back.
Then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center.
You said it was.
Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught
When,
that
just
time.
now? Oh, shit. Yeah, I was like, man, he threw that motherfucker. The linebacker was sitting right there.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2
Yeah, we
remaining
just
as
won,
step
literally,
aside here in
in
this first
overtime
quarter.
and shit. Yeah, it was a good joke.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Powell.
Oh my God!
It's complete. Now inside the 25. Terry McLaurin, touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 96 yards. And the Tigers are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score already down 21.
extra point put through by Succop. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Isaiah Rodgers. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner.
Hey,
he
my
has
man,
to have that
my
approval
man,
from his
my
special
man
teams
crossed that
coach and
line.
coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times where they bring it out of the
Hey,
end
the
zone like
offense,
he did there, they don't have a
the
approval.
offense
I
sitting
think a
over
lot
there
of
like,
times they do it,
Coach.
correct me if I'm wrong.
I said,
Sometimes
I
it's
don't
just a
know what
guy
to tell
getting the
y'all.
feel, right?
Just
You're
stay over
exactly
here.
right. What's the
Chill.
old adage? Sometimes you just have to know
The
when to
offense
break
ain't
the
touching.
rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility.
Yes.
But he was happy to do so there.
You looked okay.
With a PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
You looked okay. He looked okay, man. I gave him his props. Hey, guess what? I the one told them to go put him in.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Hot, go.
Howell down to throw it. He's got the hook.
Man, suck my dick. I'm supposed to step in front of that shit.
Right around the 40-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from serious.
The defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here.
We gonna see what they
Multiple
do.
players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 scores down, not even a halftime
I can't.
yet.
Your phone breaking up. What?
Offensively, they've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense.
Your phone
just
was
seems
breaking
to be
up. What'd you
playing with
say?
So much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes,
I
and
can
they're
hear you
getting
now.
at them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Throwing here, Howell. He completes it to Beckham. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line.
That's a problem.
Good
He
pick
need to be
up there
calling
of
the
20
play
yards.
up top.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Going right back to Beckham here, complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
2nd down, Howell now. Here's a
Oh,
screen for
my
Robinson.
God. That was my play. Oh, my God. Madden is terrible. Madden terrible. Madden is ass, bruh.
Touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr., 46 yards. And the Tigers get a bit closer.
Madden ass. They really gave you that? Oh my God, look at me read it. Huh? Watch this nigga hit. They run right past.
The quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever
It should be
the screen
worse.
guy is. And of course, the blocking has to
They
form
gave you.
in front
They gave you
to
two.
get him downfield.
They gave you 2 touchdowns, and the bomb. I was playing him over the top,
Lead to 28-14.
and he faster than McLaurin.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
Wow.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra
What the
help
fuck is
by
this?
grabbing the
This not
jersey
even my
and targeting him.
playbook.
They're backed up here with a
Wow.
1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
This shit said that this was my playbook.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And able to break
Wow.
the tackle,
This
but
shit
quickly
said that this
brought
was my
down.
playbook.
A nice little gain.
This
9
game
big
is
yards on
fucking
the
trash,
play there, and it'll be
bruh.
2nd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Once again, it's Swift. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one. Up
This
to
nigga,
around the
this
33.
nigga dove through the
On
line,
2nd and
man.
long, it's really nice to see an offense
I
that
gotta
has
play
enough
with this
confidence
whack-ass
to
play
run the
because
football
I-
in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the gun, it's Hurts. Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Hurts changing up the play. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Back to the running game with Swift. And now off to the
races down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, 40 yards. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
First down and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. In motion left is Watkins. Swift going to try up the middle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 81 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Swift going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Swift. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They will run it with Swift here. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. DeAndre Swift. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Now inside the 25. And he takes it into the end zone.
Good one, boy.
The Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick-6, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the second quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression, my goodness indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you've got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
14.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, 73, 63, 63, 63.
Here's Hurts to throw. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Silver, silver, silver. Carl up, Yeti.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that's going to
he the D-line, man. You know he didn't stop. He the D-line. He
but it
wasn't
does
catch
bring
that.
up fourth down. The Eagles send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson.
Wow, you mean to tell me nobody got off no block?
The marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 51 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Over the middle to Beckham.
That's my play.
7 yards on the quick slant and a 1st down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Oh!
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Well, we should be running back the other way right now.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line.
He got
actively.
on that play, though, he got a pump first. And because you had control of him, he didn't pump.
But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Powell throwing on 3rd down here.
Oh, my.
Touchdown. Jahan Dotson. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
I dropped right there, and they didn't even let me put my hands up.
Score back. Extra point put through by Succop, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Hey, man, it won't. It never lets you audible to hands. Like that's the only thing I don't like.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20.
So my screen never turned around until you was tackling me.
At their own 24-yard
This
line.
game, man.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd and 9.
Hey, easy. 63, back. Don't touch it.
Hurts.
Ooh.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
I can't.
Yeah,
Hey, look, I came back and got that one because I did not mean to throw that. That was a good one. I ain't mean to throw it, but good one.
When it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
This now a 3rd and 4. Hurts sets up to throw it. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton.
He supposed to block him.
The catch there, he couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And this is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game passing the football. So they said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. The partner still in the 3rd quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it
Stop
out
acting like I've never
and
said
picking
that.
up some nice
You gave me that
gains.
dumbass
And even
look.
lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the 4th quarter.
Nah, he not
wants
gonna
to
win.
leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
Okay. He missed them games. He ain't gonna win. He missed too many games. Like it matters in college when they're voting. They can't They can't outvote. They just can't put him. Yeah, it's impossible. If they do that, they cheat.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth.
We talking about that Watkins?
Well, CD, I mean, simply
great. Hey, when I seen them let motherfucking what's the name come free, I knew I had to throw that motherfucker.
Impressive week 1 performance.
As soon as they let that motherfucker come free, Sweat.
Wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put
Man, they let both of my youngins go, man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
He is.
In this position,
I ain't worried about you getting away from him.
Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
He want to keep throwing that bitch. Let's see what he's doing. He's getting greedy.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Now with them 3 motherfuckers right there in the middle. Now with them 3 people in the middle.
So now 3rd down coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, my God.
Right side here, Beckham. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Well, the play fake, and now here's how to throw it. His throw complete right side to Bates, the tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
I knew that motherfucker was ready to come out late. I thought my middle linebacker was free
before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And a Louisville 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. He can't get him down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
What is going on? They just letting the niggas run outside of him.
For him now to this point.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Powell, he'll look to throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw, Howell. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
So motherfucking
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Go Silver, ready? Alpha, Alpha, Alpha.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
They'll try it now with Swift. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They'll look to throw here.
Oh! Oh, I threw the ball wrong. I threw the ball wrong. My bad. I threw the ball wrong. I'm supposed to let him clear.
36-yard line.
I threw the ball.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
A quick throw complete out to Beckham.
Next time, step in front of it, though.
But not much
You
else,
saw it
and now
come.
it's 3rd and 10.
Ooh, step in
I thought
front
that
of
wasn't
it.
a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Howell.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And Howell will throw it. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Howell down to throw it. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Able to get away. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Howell. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Howell trying to pick it up on third. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
I touched him. Yeah, it was illegal. That was a great step in front of that thing. That was.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on, and they'll accept that penalty. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. A big play there for Philly. 49 yards.
Good game, good game. Good
Well,
game.
this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week one. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening this. Knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One